Unbelievable. Here we are at day 7, halfway through this 14-day exercise challenge, the midpoint, so there's no better time to work our midsection. Today's all about the core. So let's get right to it. Let's lay down on our backs. I'm going to go again without a pillow, but feel free to use one if you'd like. We're going to start fully supine, so legs extended all the way down. And let's begin with a knee to chest exercise. Bring the right knee up toward the chest. Use the hands to gently pull that in towards the right shoulder. And now to kick that abdominal area on, draw the belly button down and in. And lift up like you're trying to touch your nose toward that knee. The key here is not to flex or pull through your head. We're trying to use the trunk to create that. Go ahead and ease back down. Straighten the knee. Let's do the opposite. Left leg up. Interlock fingers over the top of the shin. Pull it toward. And then nice breath in. And on the exhale, belly button draws down and in. Drawing upward, little trunk curl like you're trying to kiss the knee. Ease back down. Lengthen the leg away. Let's do the right side again. Again, you can always grab behind the knee if it's more comfortable. Let's interlock fingers and pull the right knee toward the chest. Exhale to curl up. Neck should feel fairly relaxed. Again, reduce the strain in the neck. Feel the abdominals kick on and ease the upper body back down. Straighten the right knee. Left knee up. Knee to chest. Draw the belly down and in, and use those abdominals to bring you up, getting closer to the knee, and ease back down. And then lengthen the leg away. And now from here, we're going to bend up both knees. Arms can stay flat to the bed to start. Feet and knees shoulder width apart. Remember from our foot care exercise routine, we worked on arch height, so making sure we're getting a nice controlled arch position through the feet. It'll help kick on your butt muscles and your lower back muscles. Push the feet down to gently squeeze through the rear end. And continue to push to lift all the way up. And back down. Right back to it. Pushing the feet down to create this bridge posture. Really good exercise for the lower back. And back down. If you feel good, let's bring the arms up. Palms facing in. Adds a little bit more challenge to core stability as we take away point of contact to the bed. And lower back down. One more time. Bridging up. And back down. Now we're going to drop the hands to the thighs. And from here we're going to do a curl up. Really it's a trunk curl, not a full sit up. We're going to keep the hands on the thighs, fingers spread apart. And you're going to gently draw the belly down and in to create a trunk curl or flexion, leading from the upper back, working down segmentally into the middle spine. But envision this as if your fingers are trying to touch your kneecaps. So go ahead and take a breath in. And on the exhale, pull the belly down and in, curl up, hands just slide up the legs, and then slowly release back down to the bed. Again, reducing tension through the neck and shoulders. Let's go 5 more. There's 1. 2. And synchronize that breath. It's really helpful. Curling up. 3. By now your abdominals should be a little bit on fire, let you know that they're alive. 4. Last one. Really draw that belly down and in as we curl up and all the way back down. Relax the arms. Let the belly just relax a minute if it was on fire with that. If you wanted to add a few more, feel free to add another set. We're going to go onto our side. I'm going to roll to the left side. and come to a seated position. And now from here, we're going to go into a V-sit posture. So just getting comfortable on the edge of your bed. We're going to gently take the hands and put them behind your body slightly to give you a little bit of support to start if you need to get into this position. See if you can kind of rock back to shift weight behind the hips and then start to lift both knees up. If you need to keep the hands down for support, that's fine. If we can take those hands and kind of bring them straight out in front, excellent. Or you can bring them palms together at your chest and just hold that position for me. 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly kind of rock forward. Feet come to the floor. Gently let yourself just kind of slowly extend so you're flat on the bed into this nice lengthening position through the abdominals. And just relax, enjoy this moment because we're going to do that again. You can either prop your elbows down to kind of help push you back up, or to add some challenge, bring the arms forward and come into a nice, slow, controlled trunk curl, back to a seated posture. And then let's go right back to that V-sit. So we're going to bring the arms up. If you need to use the hands, that's fine. Bring the legs up. And now from here, we're going to lengthen everything out. So if you can, straighten the knees and take the arms wide. Bring them back in together. Let's do 2 more. Straighten the knees, arms wide. You may start to shake with this. I surely do. 1 more time. If you can't do this, just stay in the V-sit. And back in. And then slowly bring the legs down. Feet to the floor. Let's go back into that kind of reclined or modified supine position. Just slowly curling back and relax. You can bring the arms up if you like, just to stretch. Take a nice breath or 2. Stretch out the abdominals. And then let's go arms forward again if you can. Slowly curl up, drawing the belly down and in. And 1 more V-sit variation. So we're going to come back to the V-sit posture. Feet off the floor. Knees and feet together here or close to it. Bring the palms together right at chest height. And now from here we're going to add rotation. So let's first rotate toward the left. Think of rotating right through the belly button and twisting like you're trying to touch your left elbow to the bed. Come back to center. Let's go to the right side. Head moves with the body here. We're not trying to yank the neck or create tension in the neck. Back to center. If you need to rest, go ahead. If you can stay here, stick with me. 1 more time to the left. And back to center. And then 1 more time to the right. And back to center. And then just gently come out of that position. Woo! Feel that working. Now we're going to come up to standing. And from here we're going to come into a plank variation. So we're going to go palms on the bed, feet out away, and just walk back slightly. And from here, keeping the feet facing toward the bed, press the palms and fingers down into the mattress. Again, you can always go fists if it's more comfortable. But I want you, or elbows, if your wrist really bothers you and you want to come here, that's perfectly fine. But let's shift forward onto the balls of the feet into a plank posture. So shoulders over the wrists and hands. Keep that belly button drawn up and in and press your upper body away to meet the lower body. And just hold that posture. And then use your hands to push back so your heels drop to the floor and just come into this rest position. Again, modified kind of downward dog posture for yoga. Or in physical therapy, a lot of times we use this as kind of a hand-heel rock, but now we're doing it more standing versus on our hands and knees. And then arms straight, rock forward again. Come onto the balls of the feet and the toes. Back into that plank posture. Nice neutral neck alignment. Don't let the head just sag down. Pressing the upper body away from the bed. belly drawn in, push into the balls of the feet to tighten your thighs, tighten your butt. You're doing great. And then press away. Back to our rest position. Get a nice stretch. And now we're going to go into a plank position, knee to chest sequence. So come back into our plank position. Again, if you need to go to elbows, that's perfectly fine. Feel free to do so. And let's take our right leg and bring that right knee in towards the chest, right to the center, squeezing in through the abdominals. Lower back should flatten slightly. And then kick away. And if you can, keep the right leg hovered above the floor. If you need to touch to rebalance, that's fine, or to take a rest. And then we're going to bring the right knee in toward the left wrist and rotate gently and kick away. Don't forget to breathe. Back to center. And away. Squeeze the butt as you kick back. And now right knee to the right wrist, or just outside of the right wrist. Little frog leg position. And kick away. Very nice. And then drop the right foot down. Let's rock back. Take some pressure off to this modified hand heel rock or downward dog position. Take a breath or two. And then last round here, let's come back to plank position. Nice, good posture, belly tight. Lift the left foot off the floor, press the right foot into the floor to create stability. Bring the left knee in to the center toward the chest. Perfect. Kick it away. Again, if you need to touch, go ahead. If not, keep it above the floor, kick back to squeeze the rear end. Bring the left knee toward the right wrist. Slight rotational movement. And kick away. Back to center. Exhale to draw the belly in. And away. Last one. Left knee to the outside of the left wrist. And away. And then drop the left foot back to the floor. Last time rocking back. Take the pressure away. Excellent job. This is probably one of the least favorite routines. It's a challenge. You've done it. You can always modify. That's the beauty of exercise. There's no right or wrong. There's just maybe better or more optimal ways to create movement. Stick with me. I'll see you on day 8.